slowly in 3. They'll be flying off 4. Watch them now.
And we're off. Down into the corner. It's going to be a madman. Robert Ballou up front, taking him into turn number 1. Justin Grant down the inside. 3 wide, back in the field. Here we go. The game is afoot here at Tri-State Speedway as we bring him onto the front chute. 12 car leads him across lap number 1. 5K car slides into the number 4 spot back behind as we are running and gunning our way around. 30 laps of total distance side by side. Here comes Mitchell Bowles down on the inside. Challenging now for P4, trying to get a run on the 5K car. Thomas Meserol, whole team at bay. As Meserol looks wide around the outside, bringing some company with him in the form of Cal Cummins. 3-yard car, hot off a win last night. Rocking and rolling right up to the back bumper of the 19 AZ. They'll ambush him out turn number 4. Cummins shoots down to the inside. Cal wants a home track win. He's going to wheelie up, coming out of the corner and follow Timez, who carries the front end all the way down the back straightaway. And Ballou tucked into the tires down on the inside, scoots his way out across the racetrack and across for lap number next as we got one up and over. Contact and chaos, the number 17, upside down for Kendall Rubel. So we kick her loose onto the front chute. Green flag comes out. We're underway. Doesn't take long to come up the speed for the field down into turn number 1 and 2 as we'll splay him out across the racetrack, top to bottom. Also him down the back chute. Kind of keep in mind the general vicinity to Chase Stock and see if he can make something happen from back in the field. It's down on the inside. Here comes Cal Cummins one more time. Looking to the inside of Moles. Moles shuts the door in his face and hangs on to 5th for Nels. Up front, Justin Grant going to make a run at your race lead. Here it comes out of turn number 4. Number 4 car down on the inside. Digging Vaughn, scratching and clawing. Trying to get a run on the number 12. Ballou slips out a little wider. Justin Grant puts the foot to the wood. So shoot it down into turn number 3, back in the field. Mitchell Moles got company out of Cummins. I keep looking for Cummins, work his way up through there. But up front, Justin Grant pestering hard on the number 12 car. Opens himself up to a little bit of attack as quickly around the number 5 car goes Cal Cummins, the 3R. Cummins up to 4th now. A little slip of the grip for Timez coming out turn number 2, and Cummins is on him. Down into turn number 3 and 4, rotates onto the front straightaway. Cal Cummins trying to pick off the number 3 spot. Can't get there that time by. Back behind, Kevin Thomas Jr. down the inside of CV. Good nip and tuck race taking place for, well, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Down into turn number 3 and 4 up front. Ballou catches some breathing room with Justin Grant trying to get the NOS Energy Drink ride, hustling along. And there's a slide job down across Cummins. Timez trying to get back. He's around, stacks him up. Caution flag comes out. Kevin Thomas Jr. again gets caught up in an incident. We'll see if he can do it again. Repeat the feat here tonight from the hometown crowd. Green flag comes out. We're back underway. He's going to have his work cut out for him. Chase Stockton down the inside. Took a little peeky poo on the number 5. Logan Seavey. Seavey able to shrug him off. Back further in the field, Jason McDougal working on the 19 AZ. The Fatheads Eyewear number 69 is hustling hard, working his way through the field. The Macho Man headed towards the front. Does he have enough time? Be 9 laps to go this time by, as here comes Cummins down the inside for the number 2 spot. Challenging on Justin Grant. Grant trying to hold him off to no avail as Cal Cummins now goes to 2nd and can focus on running down the number 12 car, holding down that number 1 spot. Comes Stockton trying to get a run off the bank, and the 5S car working down into turn number 3 and 4. White flag comes out. 2 car lengths between the top 2 down into turn number 1 and 2. Cal Cummins has got to go. Robert Ballou pedals out of the corner. Cummins wheelies up into turn number 3 and 4. Cal Cummins can't get there in time. The madman Robert Ballou wins the final night of Indiana Sprint Week. Ready to exit that race car. It's a big one for him. He needed one here. It's been just a little while. 4 feature event wins on the season. 5 tonight. Here he comes. It's the madman Robert Ballou. We send it down with Christie.
Even turns around and gives a handshake to the fans on the backstretch. Robert Ballou, your winner of the finale of the 35th annual NOS Energy Drink Indiana Sprint Week, wrapping this week up and putting a bow on it to take it into this longer stretch that we don't have any AMSOIL USAC National Sprint Car races for the next month or so. He can go home feeling good about this one. Won an Indiana Sprint Week race here at the Tri-State Speedway back in 2014, so it's been a minute since he's found victory lane here down in Haubstadt, Indiana, but does it yet again tonight to wrap up a week that's shown a lot of speed, a lot of grit, a lot of perseverance out of the 12 car. Robert, it's been a trying week. You've had a lot of speed all week long. Does it feel like now you've got something to show for it?
Yeah, you know, Pete here, he's my biggest supporter. He owns Suburban Subaru in Vernon, Connecticut. His son, or his grandson's out here for the weekend, and, you know, we couldn't be happier to send a trophy back with them guys. They spend a lot of money to help me keep going up and down the road, and, you know, obviously hard work and perseverance pays off.
Obviously, you knew you had company in the form of the winningest driver ever here at the Tri-State Speedway behind you on that last restart. What was your defense mechanism to keep him from passing you?
You know, obviously he's the best there is, but I would say 99% of the time he's the cleanest guy on the racetrack. We've raced well together for the last 10 or 15 years, and you know, I knew that if he was going to beat me, he was going to beat me fair and square, and I knew that my race car was really good. I wanted to go up to the top the whole race, but I moved up to the middle, and then Justin showed me a nose, so I'm like, oh, I'm pretty good down on the bottom. So, which I've seen a lot of races, Kyle get a good run and slingshot past you on the last lap, and you know, obviously everyone on the side of this car, Berks Western Telecom, Deaton's Waterfront Service, Suburban Subaru, Rossi Feed and Grain, Pacific Grass and Turf, CSI Shocks, Donut Racing Engines, Triple X Chassis, Bieber Bitch Slapped. Everyone that puts up the money, Tim Engler, All Pro Bob, all my guys. Tom Harris came over from England. He's been helping me get this thing dialed in. I kind of fine-tuned my race car and I threw an audible today or yesterday and went back to what we used to do all the time, and we just finally got a groove going tonight. And you know, I wish I would have thrown an audible about 6 nights ago, and things may have been a little better. But it's hindsight's 2020, and there's still a bunch of races left, and thank all you fans for coming out here. We appreciate you spending all your hard-earned money. I know fuel prices are high right now, but we try to put on the best show we can for you, and hope you guys enjoyed it.
Puts a bow on Indiana Sprint Week. Robert Ballou, your winner of the finale of NOS Energy Drink Indiana Sprint Week tonight at Tri-State Speedway. Justin Grant bringing home his first Indiana Sprint Week title. When you think of non-wing sprint car racing in Indiana, you think of a few things. You think of Indiana Sprint Week, and you think of the big names that are contending for wins every weekend. Justin Grant is a name on that list, but he has not been synonymous with Indiana Sprint Week until tonight. Justin, how long have you been dreaming of this moment? It's been a long time coming. How long have you been waiting to sit in that rocking chair?
Yeah, since I was about 13, 14 years old, I think. No, this is incredible. We just had we had just an amazing week. All my top motorsports guys, Dylan Cook, Jerry, Kevin, we had Alex here earlier, and Jacob Denny earlier in the week, but just hats off to those guys. It's a long week and it's a lot of work, and I can't say enough good things about Dylan Cook. He works his tail off for me, and 90% of the time it's him and I on the car. So he's got a big workload, and he handles it like incredibly well. But yeah, just thank Kevin Birchmeyer, Top Industries, NOS Energy Drink, MPV Express, Lauren Albano, thank you, Mike, my wife Ashley and the kids are here. Thanks to her for putting up with all this all these years and all my crankiness trying to win this thing. But it just feels incredible to finally get it done. You know, add my name to all the huge names on that trophy. It feels like mine's a little out of place on there, but I'm happy to have it.
You talk about how big of a deal Indiana Sprint Week is, but this last week has not always been a walk in the park. There have been qualifying struggles. There have been heat race non-transfers for the 4-car. How do you keep your head on your shoulders straight all week to look at the big picture?
Yeah, we've had, we had a good week, but it wasn't without some hiccups. You know, we buried ourselves a few times, had to come from 14th, 15th a few nights, and our NOS Energy Drink number 4 car is just so good all week that we were able to dig up out of those holes when we did get in them. And me and Dylan have been working really well together and kind of found a package that we really like and we can work with. And then just thanks to Kevin Birchmeyer, my wife, Kevin Modai, just for helping me keep my head on straight. In the past, you know, I've tended to fall apart in these deals when the going gets tough, and I've worked really hard on that and tried to be better prepared this year than I've been in the past, and I feel like it's paid off.
He is third on your podium tonight for the finale of NOS Energy Drink Indiana Sprint Week, but he is bringing home the big bucks. He's going to go sit in a rocking chair. Justin Grant, your champion for NOS Energy Drink Indiana Sprint Week of 2022.
As Justin gets to sit in the rocking chair down there with John. But, man, what an incredible week, Alan. What an incredible place to finish this one off, the 35th running Indiana Sprint Week presented by NOS Energy Drink.